do you better than your last baby. Once you see I'm for real, you might be mad, cause I might not feel the same way once you do, baby. Be my
Welcome to class, Mr. Gray.
Oh yeah.
All right, you got your camera on. Cool. All right, so right now we have about, I want to say, you came a minute early, I want to say. Yeah. So in about 10 more minutes is what I'm going to give everybody to set up. We're going to begin. Okay, here we go. That's a timer. We're going to go through today's the norms for today, and also we're going to do the do now. Today's Mathematics Thursdays. We've been doing this for, I think, 5 years now. So get your screens ready. You have approximately, it's now 2:40, so now I can start the late buzzer. And that's how much time other people have, but you can use this as a moment to jumpstart your assignment and get into it. You're going to need a Google Doc, so log into your Gmail. You're also going to need your EDSB open so you can get in there and see the assignment. So use this time to get started up and ready in 9 minutes. And who just came in this room? Perry's here. Okay. Welcome to class, Perry. Who's it? Stucky. Mr. Stucky's coming into class. There he is. Edward's coming to class. Need you guys to mute your microphones. Stucky, can you mute yours? A lot of background noise. Who is this? That was Edward. Okay. Now who's coming in next? They're making it before they're considered late. That's good. You guys getting better. So set your screens up and get ready. Courtney has just arrived. Okay, welcome class. Who else we got here? Okay, now let me do a side by side for attendance. Make sure that's logged correctly. Let's see here. Okay. We are in the last period of the day. Home stretch, huh, everybody? Almost through. All right. Okay, so attendance. Again, just be setting your screens up. This is the time, 8 minutes to get your computers plugged up because I don't want to hear, oh, it ran out of juice. You still gonna have to turn that in, right? So Archie's not here. Adam Bagardo's not here. Khalees Bailey's not here. Claudia Benavente, I think that's how you say that. She's not here. Angelina Bravo's not here. Michael Brown's not here. He was here the other day though. Brian Bustamante's not here. Christopher Clark is not here. David Curry's not here. Jamar Davis, he's absent, but I gotta put in the notes. He has a work schedule he's supposed to submit. He messaged me on Edsby, the work schedule, so that has to be verified. But for now, he's absent. Shamar Davis, I don't see him in my people list. No, I don't see Shamar. Okay, so he's absent. Courtney is here. Edward's here. Chris Flores, I do not see. Jontez Goss, I don't see. Mr. Gray is here. Janiyah Greer, nope. Autumn Hall is here. Paris Hall is not here. Micaiah Kennard, not here. Aaliyah Mims, where's Aaliyah? I saw her earlier today. Huh. All right, not here yet. Shirai Perry is here. Hector Sanchez is not here. Royale Smith, no. All right. Jalen Stuckey's here. India Tyler is not here. Martine Valencia, don't see him, absent. Mark Weber is absent. Davion Williams absent, and Mia Wilson absent. I think that includes the roll call. Let me see if it logged. Yeah, okay, it's accurate. It's a lot of y'all in here. Oh goodness, it's 30 of y'all. Whew. Last period of the day, so many people. All right, I said 30 names. I didn't even know that. Um, okay, wait, now somebody's sneaking in before the buzzer's over with. I was just about to move on. Who's this? Royale Smith made it. Okay, so I gotta go back. All right, as a reminder, while I'm correcting this, make sure your cameras are on and they stay on. This is to make sure you guys are in class and participating. If you don't turn it on and they'll leave it off and you just don't respond, you'll be ejected and it'll count as an absent day. So please, let's just concentrate on the work, keep our cameras on. If you gotta go for a bathroom break, let me know. But there's no reason your camera should be off unless you're switching screens. Now I'll give you a chance to switch screens to do assignments because I know some people are on phones. But for the majority, Google Apps, they work on your phone and computer. And what we're about to do next, we're just gonna type it up and send it to Esby, right? We got two more latecomers. We got Miss Archie and who else is here? Okay, so I see Miss Archie. I go back to attendance now. Everybody should be setting this up. There's Miss Kennard. All right, so she made it. Who else? Archie made it. Okay, I'm trying to make sure it updates the system. Okay, good. So again, you got to stay the entire period. As students leaving early and then they come back, why you mark me absent? Because you left. You only stayed for 30 minutes. That's not how this works. You have to stay the entire time. So let's do a camera check. All cameras on now. They got to stay on. So Autumn, Edward, who else is that they're on? Courtney, Smith. Those cameras have to come on. So 4 minutes and be asking for that again. I see Jalen. Okay. Okay, so turn your cameras on. Turn your cameras on. There's Janiyah. She made it before the buzzer. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I'm seeing cameras. Thank you, everybody. Smith, where'd you go? You disappeared. Kennard, where are you at? There you go. All right. So keep them on. Keep them on. This is because it's recorded, and they're gonna ask you why didn't I see them. I got a monitor view of all of you guys in class. So Greer, I gotta mark her present, right? Yeah, there we go. There's that, and then
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
who came in here next?
You heard Miss Tyler?
You check the list again.
Miss Tyler.
So just 3 minutes before we begin our norms and go
Mr.
through
Tyler.
today's assignment.
Excuse me, Miss Tyler.
Are you talking to me, Courtney?
Miss Tyler, can I go to the bathroom?
You're muted or something. Can you guys hear me?
He was
I can hear
asking
y'all.
before he go to the bathroom.
All right, hold on. Let's see something. Nope, not muted. You guys are good. All right, let me recycle this because it's almost time to start class. Okay. Everybody hear me? Yeah, I hear everybody now. That's cool. All right. So 1 more minute. I couldn't hear y'all for a second. I was like, what happened? Everything all right? Okay. All right. So we're going to start with our norms. I think I got the attendance corrected.
Tyler.
Yes.
My computer just died. I'm finna go put it on charger.
You using two computers or what?
No,
You're in here twice.
No, my computer died. I'm finna throw it on the charger and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna go through our norms in a moment. I hope he comes right back because I'm gonna call on him. And he doesn't come back. I gotta mark him absent. All right. So let's see here. Let's blow up the norms and get that ready for you guys and gals. All right. Okay, that was the time. It is now time for us to get into the culture of our school, which are the norms. So I'm gonna start at the very top. Autumn Hall, can you read number one from the five basic norms?
No one has the right to hurt another person.
Thank you, ma'am. Courtney Dixon, can you read number two?
You said which one?
Number two, sir.
Education in the classroom are sacred.
Thank you. Edward, can you read number three? Let me scroll up for him.
We will never behave in a way to discredit ourselves, our school, or our family.
Awesome. Let's see. Oh, welcome to class, Mr. Valencia. Jalen, can you read number four?
At Excel Academy Southwest, students is always a lady or gentleman.
Thanks, sir. Coming to Miss Greer, can you read number five?
We take pride in Excel Academy and Southwest.
Thank you. Let's keep going, everybody. The five academic norms, all right? So where was we at? I think next in the list is Mr. Gray. Can you read number one?
We respect the opinions of others.
Thank you. Miss Archie, number two.
We respect the culture of the classroom.
Thank you. Mr. Valencia, number three.
We are attentive and participate.
Thank you, sir. Miss Kennard, can you do number four?
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers.
Thank you, ma'am. And Miss Smith, can you finish it off with number five?
We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary invaders.
And thank you, ma'am. Endeavors. Okay. So let's keep it going. You guys should be on a computer. I keep saying this over and over and over. We're in a digital age, right? So let's get started on today's assignment. Let me come over here to EDSB. You should be logged into EDSB so you can follow along with today's requirements, okay? And that's going to require you to, you come into EDSB, and the first thing you're going to see is a Facebook drawing. You should still try to go on Facebook and follow directions on the flyer, which is in the room, the EDSB room, to possibly win $100 this Friday. It's a drawing tomorrow, right? The second. Okay, so take advantage of that. It's free money. Just do what the flyer says, and it's also going to be talked about again in Townhouse tomorrow, I think. So today's assignment, let's put that in the chat and get started on it, because the sooner we can get this discussed, the sooner we get the problems done. We're pretty much done. Now we do have to do a lot of retyping, so I'm going to type it up, but then I'm going to need you to set it up. So let's start with somebody. Miss Kennard, can you read what's in the chat?
Okay. Okay. Hello, all future electrical engineers. Today is Mathematics Thursday. Complete the following questions below. No asynchronous problems are done in class. Asynchronous problems are completed at home. Solve with order pair X, Y using the system of equations via substitution method.
Thank you, Miss Kennard. Very good, very good. Courtney, Courtney jumped ahead. 1 second, Courtney. Okay, he's getting ready. He's ready. Go ahead, put the other part of the problem in there, Courtney. Pretty good. The bulldog's like, hurry up. Courtney put that first part in there. We got to reduce it first, Mr. Dixon. But yes, both parts, put it in there, and I'll give you a few points for that. Courtney is pretty much pushing us towards getting to this problem. So, Mr. Stuckey, can you read where it says, please remember on down, so I can hurry up and get to the problem? Because that's what Courtney's telling me.
To get maximum credit, all calculation steps for the final answers to the problems need to be uploaded to SD via the same format that we have been using since the start of the quarter. This format is shown in the video. Check Google Docs converted to PDF. Stay safe out there and see you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Stuckey. All right. We're going to go through the problem. This is what Courtney did. So I'm going to put it in here again, but there's two equations in there. You got to tell you what to do with the problem, right? So let's grab this part. And this is what Courtney was getting at. But it's also in EDSB. So if you don't know where I'm getting this from, just go to your EDSB. All right. Now let's come over here. And Courtney, thanks for equation 2. So you got both of them in there for you, right? That's how it has to be set up in your Google Docs. So take that. Courtney started us off, and we're only working on the two that Courtney put in the chat. So that's equation 1 and equation 2. Today is, by the way, if I hadn't said already, Mathematics Thursdays, right? Every Thursday. We're going to go through some math because we might have some seniors. We might have some SAT takers. Got to get you guys ready for the real world. And this uses a lot of physics, believe it or not. This is engineering math you're doing. So what do we do with this first? Well, we're just looking at these first two equations. Let me put it over here and let's work on it, right? So you should establish you a Google Doc. And I'm typing on the screen what you should be doing. So we're going to name it Do Now, like we've always been doing. And then you're going to make sure it's labeled with the date. So that's the 1st of October. Woo. I'm so glad we're in October. We're moving along. And now your name, right? Don't forget this format because you need it to get the maximum credit on the assignment. Next, you put the date again. And I'm going to expand it in a moment. Right now, I'm just trying to get you the basics done, right? This fifth period, last fifth period of the day, right? And you guys are the second batch of robotics students, intro to engineering. All right. So what is today's title? This is an opportunity to get points. Who can tell me what today's title is? Usually, if you go ahead, Edward.
Mathematics Thursday.
No, that's not the title. That's just what today is. What's the title of today's assignment? Ms. Greer left. Oh no. She comes back. You said what?
No title.
What's the title? Aaliyah, do you know?
Ain't no title.
There is a title.
I don't see no title.
Oh, you're right. I don't see it either, y'all. I am so sorry. Okay. Let me fix this for you.
You just give me points for mathematics.
I'm gonna give you the points. I'm gonna give you the points. You're right, because this is, I gotta edit this for you guys. So this goes inside. So it did it twice on me. That's what happened. That's what happens when I answer emails. So the title is actually solving the order for the order pair. So let me put it in here and correct that. That's twice today. Just darn rushing. All right, so assessment. Make sure I clean this up for you guys. Okay, and then we are doing this one. And this is a review, basically, guys. I want you to know that. So it helps with points if you get it done tonight. Make sure you guys can upload to it. And still due by 8. And this is out of the, what's the percentage? There you go, full credit. And there we go. So there it should show correctly. It said it logged for some reason. It bugged out on me as a Facebook post, but that's an assignment. Okay, so refresh your screens. You guys should see an updated version of it. And this is all for the order pair, basically. So let me type that in the document. Okay, that's another message. Stop. Okay, so everybody should see this now, right? And I'm gonna remove this one so you don't get confused. This way you can click on it and actually turn in something, all right? So thanks for that fix. Yes, you did get credit for that. But let's jump into this problem so I'm not holding you guys hostage all the way up to 3:40. There's gonna be a point where you gotta share your screen. And if you share your screen, you've been doing the work with me, you'll be able to get out of class a little early. But if you're just sitting there doing anything else under the sun, Courtney still took the point. Yeah, Courtney, I was gonna give you the credit, brother, but all right, I got you now. All right. He's like, hurry up. Solve for the order pair. Everybody see in the chat with Courtney Pook. He's absolutely right. Right? And in brackets, you have the term of the day, which is linear equations, by the way. It should be in the brackets. You're going to center this. And I'm going to zoom in some so you guys can see a little better. And you should at least have this much, right? Next, you need, of course, your words of the day, your terms of the day. Now, what are those? Well, I'm going to put them here in the chat so you'll know. Well, let me see. Courtney, do you remember what the word of the day was? Was you in the townhouse earlier?
No.
Okay. Anybody know? Whoa, who got all these notes in like this?
Authenticity.
Who got that? That was Aaliyah, I heard. Okay, yep, that's the word, Aaliyah. Okay, Autumn, did you do the problem already? Hold on, wait. She got all these notes.
Yeah.
You did the problem that fast, girl? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. I think you got the right answers. Let me hold on. She said, all right, hey, everybody, I'm sorry. Y'all knocking this stuff out. That's cool. Autumn, if you're right, I think you are absolutely right. I'm looking at these numbers. Hold on. All right, let me grab this. She just made class super easy. Don't be doing all the work for everybody, Autumn. Now, hold on. Let me see what she did. All right, so yeah. Okay, so all y'all gotta do is, wow, Autumn's pretty sharp. How did you do that fast? You must have did it in the 10 minutes or something. Good looks. Who said good looks? Oh, Miss Archie. Good looks. Well, I mean, it looks awesome because I'm looking at the calculations, and she's going over what I was going over anyway. The only thing I would say is make sure you could do it like Autumn did, but make sure you're noting what crosses out. She got exactly what I got. Hold on. Yeah, x is equal to, scrolling through her notes. The 1.5 and plus 0.83y. So Autumn might have helped us because that means we have time to work on the asynchronous problem or the homework problem. And it should be an easy night for y'all. She just helped us out quickly. So 12 over 12, right? And then it's 1.7 over 12. That's what she's doing here. Okay. All right. Oh, have you typed this up already, Autumn? Or you done?
Want to see my script? I only did the first part.
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Tyler getting spooked.
done. Huh?
I said Mr. Tyler spooked. Too surprised.
Dude, she ain't playing with nobody. Go ahead, young lady. Show us what you're working with. I don't. Wow, that was quick. She did the problem for the whole class. That's impressive. Now that's old school Autumn when she used to go to the board. Now she's doing it digitally. Okay. Okay. You already got most of it done, girl. That leaves me time to talk about the simulators so you can go through these problems faster. This test tomorrow should be easy on y'all. Okay, so you haven't started on the next one. But yeah, okay, well. So, all right, everybody, you want me to go through it slowly, or do y'all want to take the notes and practice the next problem? Because there's an option we could just work on the second problem. You have an easy night. It's kind of, Autumn got those points when you're supposed to demonstrate it.
You want the best way that's easy.
You said what, Greg?
You want the best way that is easier.
The best way that's easier? So we can start on the next problem. Looks like Autumn is jumping ahead on y'all. I'm looking at her screen. Autumn, do you want to show us how to do everything, or what's going on here? Like, whoa. Oh, she got her mic off.
I can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I mean, I could do it.
Well, go ahead and do it. You're a learning assistant. I remember you used to be. Let's see what you can do. And I'll just watch and see how far you get. Go ahead. Give it your best shot, though. The second problem. Okay, so can you zoom in, dear? Because this is the first time I get to watch a student do the problem. It's going to be amazing.
Hold on.
You know how to do the zoom? Oh, yeah, you can do it from there. Okay, good. No, not that zoom, Autumn, but okay, because you're losing real estate. I was talking about the zoom.
This is going to go in the chat anyway, Mr. Tyler.
Okay, lady. All right, keep going. Jeez. got 3x. Okay, you reduced it. Yep. This is super easy, by the way. Okay. You try right. You okay? So she's dividing it out. This is amazing. She's got the hang of it. Okay, I gotta mute myself because these people outside are crazy. Great job, great job. You crossed it out and you rewrote the equation. This is awesome. I hope everybody see what she's doing. She's literally picking your homework or problem apart for you guys. Yep, that's right, Autumn. It divides by 3 on all of them. She said, I got my own way of doing it, Tyler. I understand. Okay, so x equals what now? So everybody see that? That's going to be 7 divided by 3 plus 2y divided by 3. And there she goes. Okay, so 2.33 plus what? Let's see what you get. That's 2 divided by 3, right? There you go. There you go. Woo! You forgot the y. You forgot the y. There you go. Way to go. Way to go. All right. Aaliyah left. No. What you doing, dear? Oh, you're reducing it. You're going to use right. You're right. Don't let me throw you off. It's just x, though. Because 1 times x. So you just put x.
Hold on, but we already did x.
Let me see here. Right. So now you got to substitute it in, right, to the other equation. That's what I was saying. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look.
So that's 7 to, I'm looking. No. You're getting yourself confused. Not like that. That second equation there. So what does that reduce? So that's what? Is that negative 7 divided by 7?
Yeah, that's a negative.
Right. So it's going to be a negative
Negative
what?
x.
There you go. Write that out first.
Negative x.
Plus. No.
Look, you do this.
Oh, you say what, dear?
You do this.
Okay. All right. Can you give me your notes real quick, and I'll take us the rest of the way. You did awesome, though. That was a great start. Don't delete none of that. Oh, that's right. Now
I know.
Okay. All right. So I'm about to start sharing and finish it off. Great job, though. I need to get more students up there doing that, because then I can start seeing what rewards I can get you guys. And that took courage. She did great. Okay, so Autumn, I need you to stop sharing so I can show the class. And then you say you go put the rest of the notes in there. You did. I see it. Okay, cool. So everybody take those notes real quick, because we're about to work with the rest of it. And we will see this on the quiz tomorrow. So we're taking great notes. You can use your quiz tomorrow. Your notes tomorrow. What are we doing? So I'm going to go present now. And then let's see, you're going to look at this screen, and we're going to take the rest of the time to knock out the homework, because Ms. Hall did the other problem for us. And that was cool. So all I was telling her to do is, you should see what I'm doing, is in this problem, we reduced it, right? Or she reduced it. So let me take her notes and put it back in mine. Copy. She said, no, you could teach number 2. What? Can you do part 2 auto? Oh, okay. I just now look at the chat, y'all. Sorry. I'm like, they're having beef in the chat. All right, so this is what she did, right? Let me just make this a little bit bigger for you. And it makes absolute sense. I'm just going to space it out a little bit. All right. So she removed the negative 2y and put it on the other side. She basically, in this step, she solved for x. Looks like, right? Yeah. She solved for x using algebra. Next, she kept going, and then she realized she needed to divide because that is the same as saying 3 times x, which is you do the reverse, and that's a division. So she's basically dividing all of these by 3. So that was her method. You guys want me to show you my way, or is her way understandable? Mine's is like a little bit more computer sciencey. Hers, she spaced it out. That means 3 divided by 3, 7 divided by 3, and 2 divided by 3. Okay, I just want to make sure that's clear. I see Grill nodding. Great. So when she did that, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and that leaves just x. So she's absolutely on point here. Now here's where she needed to go next. Let me underline that because that's our partial solution. We're not done with that, right? We still got a y in there. Remember, this is only a partial. Don't be like, I'm done with it. No, you're not. And it'll be a full solution once we get rid of that y. Okay, so I'm going to go back up. And we forgot about this equation here, right? We got to reduce this one. Now, she reduced this one here. That was 3x. 10 divided by 5 is a 2y, right? And she did the rest on the 21 over 3. But this one we didn't do yet. So that's what I'm saying. She had to take this one and reduce it.
Mr. Tyler, that's what I was finna do. Because you telling me to put the X right there. You telling me put the X right there, but the whole time I was on a whole different problem.
I wasn't trying to frustrate you. It's all right. I'm sorry. Did you want me to do it, or you want to do it now, or which one?
Go ahead and do it.
Okay, all right. Whew. Girl, putting fear God in somebody. All right, so we got 7 divided by 7, right? That's going to be 1, but it's a negative 1, and 1 times anything is itself. So you basically have a negative x right there. Plus, what else? Well, we got to keep reducing. That's 444 divided by 4. You can do that in our head, right? That's 4 divided by 4. It's 111, right? Scroll up. So I'm going to say plus 111y. Next, and I forgot to put the plus sign there. Here we go. Next, what else we got to reduce? Well, we got this negative 14 over 2. It's going to be equal to a negative what? 14 divided by 2. That should be easy math. That's 7, right? So 7. Okay, now we can do what she was about to do. I don't know if that's what she's about to do, but I'm sorry. So I'm going to copy this from here. And the reason is, well, let me slow down, not mess myself up. We're going to take this equation, and then now we're going to show what goes inside of x. So this is the reduced form of equation 2. Let me make sure that's known. This is the reduced form of equation number 2. Okay, cool. So let's give that some maximization with 14. Okay, so you can see what I did there. Now we're going to take this x that we found from Autumn's notes, and we're going to substitute, hint substitute this into this equation here. So now substitute the above partial solution into the reduced form of equation 2, right? Just want to make sure that's clear for you guys. Now, dang, Autumn, I'm so glad you did that way. You did the problem above with accuracy, and you also left us time so we could talk about the homework. That's pretty cool. So now you just what? You say negative, open parentheses, you're going to take this value here. I'm going to copy that from there because we're going to use that to put inside of this x value here. Now this problem was easy because you're going to say negative 1 multiplied into those parentheses. And that's pretty much it when you like try to put your terms together. You don't have no number out there, it's just a negative 1 sitting there. So 111y. You just finish the rest of the equation off, right? Equals negative 7. So let me make sure that's clean. Okay, cool. Now we just, like I said, you're going to take this negative 1 outside and multiply it on the inside. It's going to change some signs on you. All right, so this is the next step. It becomes what? Well, negative 1 times 2.33. That's going to be a negative 2.33. And then likewise, negative 1 is going to affect this number here. In the parentheses, they fall away. Okay. Now we got like terms we got to deal with. like terms are what? These two right here. All right, so let's go another step forward further. And put that here. I'm gonna scroll up some. Get out my face. There we go. So what does that look like, right? That these two are the like terms, so they're going to be canceled out. But I'm not canceled. They're going to make a new number. But I wanted to highlight what the like terms were, so you'll see them. It's y and y, right? Next, we're going to figure out what it is. So if you don't want to do all that, you can actually put it in Google. Ray, you about to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you still get extra points for writing it on paper?
Not really. You got to type it up.
I did both though.
You typed it up and wrote it down?
Yes, sir.
Why did you do that, brother?
Why would you do that, bro?
Okay, I was just confused. So you put these two. We'll talk about it towards the end of class, man.
Okay.
Maybe you can show your camera, show it on your camera, and show me how much you got completed. So it's going to be this negative 0.66. He said I wrote it down. I said that's what we typing though. It'll be 110.34, sir. Okay, so we're going to change this section here to it's a positive number plus, what was it, 110.34. Y'all should get full credit today because y'all got both problems done. The student come to class and they got it right. I will allow it. All right, so this is y attached to it, right? And we got to get y all by itself. So we're almost there, the finish line is here. And what do? Well, we want to change this by this value here. So we're going to take this 2.33. It's negative. We're going to add it to both sides now. Okay, so that means minus. And this was the change, right? If you do to one side, you got to do to the other. That's the algebra in it. Okay. All right, getting y by itself. That's all I'm doing in this step. Now, this was the change on this side from the above equation. I gave it a positive 2.33. And on this side, you had to include it on this side of the equation because what you do to one side, you do to the other. So this is a change over here as well. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, where'd Leah go? She keeps disappearing. I got to stay the whole period. I'm almost through. I hope she comes back. So the next step is what? Something crosses out, right? It's here, and we're going to put these numbers together. So again, this crosses out this section here. And then what happens is I got to change this number because they combine. There's no y's. They attach to each other. So it's minus 7 plus 2.33. You take 2 off and you got 3.33. If you don't want to do that in your head, again, because it's going to come down by 5 and then whatever the 3.3 is. So if we come here, you can put it in your Google and just paste and ask it, hey, what is this? That's the entire thing. I don't want that. I just want this part, Google. All right. So we end up with a negative 4.67 because you got to think about it. 7 is more, it's higher in magnitude than it is that 2.33. So negative 4.67 becomes this part. Negative 4.67. And we rewrite our equation. We're getting close to the end. All right. I'm not going to be like a church person. I'm not going to be up here long and lie to you. We're almost through, everybody. We're almost there.
Come on, Reverend.
You said what?
I said, come on, Reverend.
I'm almost through. So really, we're going to take this and put it in parentheses because the 110.34 is multiplied to that y. So you do the opposite in algebra, right? What you do on one side, you do. In this case, it's a product, so we do division. So we divide it. And what we don't want is this 110.34 next to that y. So when we divide it, it'll be canceled out and turn to 1. But again, what you have to understand is, and this is a step ahead. So let me slow down because that's an extra step. Let me pull that out for a second. And I want to come down 1. That's what it was. I want you to see all the steps basically. And yes, you have to have all the steps as well. Okay, so here we go. what type of teacher would I be if I gave you only some of the stuff to do? Not challenging you, right? All right, so this is a change from the above equation to the below. We Mason say as above, so below. So that's below. And all right, so I'm sorry about that. So now we'll put parentheses around this. And then I gotta, like I said, what I do to one side, I do to the other, which is take this part, this negative 110.34, and put it on the other side of the equation to be divided out. Okay, so what cancels? What cancels? You should see it. It should be very evident now, right? This 110 goes away. Cross that out. All right, and then what else goes away? The other side of the y, because remember, this is crossed out because this 110.34 divided by 110.34. So that allows you to get y by itself, if you can see it there. I'm going to copy this entire equation again. But before I do, I want to figure out what this side equation would be, and that's negative 4.67 divided by 110.34. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to Google and say, hey, what is that? This is using the internet correctly. Instead of searching for your favorite TV show, use Google as a calculator. All right, and that's because I gave it two equal signs. Hold on one second. So that is going to be approximately negative. What'd you say, Gray?
Talking about your favorite TV show.
I'm serious. People be looking up all sorts of things, man, and don't even use the other features. So negative 0.04 is pretty much the answer for the y value. So let's put that there. It's going to be equal to, what do we say, negative 0.34? Oh, 04. And when we do that, copy it and come down one, we're going to remove everything that's not there now. So this is crossed out. This is crossed out, right? And you have a new equation now. So we're almost through. We really are. I promise. We're going to go to the top. They're like, come on, man, you said that already. And we're going to take this last value. This is the finish line, everybody. It really, really, truly is. Not lying to you. Now, find the real solution to x, right? Using the y value to solve the partial. Remember that partial solution I was talking about? Okay, we got to come back to that. So this is us coming back to it and finishing the problem off. So that partial solution was here. This is the one that I think Ms. Hall got us to. So I'm going to take this in case you forgot, and we're ready for it because we have a y value here that will allow us to finish the problem off. All right, so I'm going to put this here. And that's your partial solution. So let's just take this part and put that y value in that we found, that negative, was it 0.04? That goes right here in this y. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to say, hey, parentheses, take this number here and plug it in, close parentheses, right? Have a great day. And all you got to do is really plug this into Google and it should do it for you. So hold on. Let me just clean that up. Okay, there we go. And like I said, I'll just take this and plug it into our Google calculator. And when we do that, we end up with what? Everybody should be about ready for share outs because it's about 3:23. We're doing great on time. If you can share out, then you can actually be leaving a little early. So I hope you kept up with me. 2.30 is the answer here. So we're going to come down one and say, hey, what is x equal to, right? And that would be, we just said it, 2.03, which gives you, no, 30, not 03. Oh, there's Lee again. So 30. And the final answer is, you just put it in a sentence, y'all. It's nothing else to do. I bet y'all thought I was going to do some more math. No, I'm not. Oh, Autumn, yeah, okay. I didn't know you was working with me, Autumn. Pretty good. Can you put it in the chat? You mean the notes? No, I need you to type them up. Take a screenshot and retype them.
I think we all
Tyler,
with
Yes,
so you really can't put the notes in the chat?
I can. Are y'all gonna correct the because you know
Yeah.
the chat? Okay, all right. You about to cuss me out. Now I don't want to put them in chat because the notes don't look right, but they gotta look the same way, y'all. Okay, so let me finish this off. The order pair, or I forget, because everybody getting antsy, they ready to go. The order pair is always written as X, comma, Y. I keep telling you guys this, and you have to do this tomorrow on your quiz. So that would be what? Well, parentheses, look at your X. It's 2.30, comma, what's your Y? That's negative 0.04. That is the final answer to the second problem. All right, the chat. Okay, so I'm going to start where? Right up here? No, that's the second problem, the first problem. So I'm going to do it like this. I think you got Autumn's notes, right? Everybody has that? Or do I got to put it again? Autumn?
Just do from right where you found X at. So do X down.
So from here down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if it fits though, because you know there's a character limit. Let's see how much went in. And these are the notes. Okay. Archie said, "Yeah." Okay. She'd be laid back. All right. So here's the initial notes, right? And that's starting from where Miss Hall left off. And then I'm gonna put the last of the notes in the chat, but I'm gonna give you about a minute to do it because we still got to share out before we can get out of here. So you guys want to have this stuff ready. So 2 hot minutes to get this ready. And if you need me to put the rest and the notes in there sooner, let me know. But as you can see, there's more to go. And this goes under your second problem for today. Now, Miss Hall has already helped us with the first problem.
All right, Tyler, go ahead and put the second part in.
Dang, is everybody else where she at? Because she's moving out.
I mean, you got to copy and paste.
Okay. You still got to edit it though, right?
Yeah, just copy and paste and we'll do the editing later.
Yeah, okay. All right. You got till 8 to get it all clean. All right, here goes the rest of it in the chat. And if you have your document set up and it looks pretty good, where you got the Autumn's notes from earlier and you have the notes for this, then you'll be free to leave a little bit early. But it depends on you guys. Don't forget about the word of the day and the term of the day. I think I gave you that a while ago. That's 25 points. Consider an exit slip. Make sure you put the definitions of each, and that'll also help out. Y'all going too fast for me. Okay. So you need to go back down, Aaliyah? What was the words? Here we go. And put that in the chat again. They have to be in the document like I put it. Okay, Aaliyah, you said I'm going too fast. I don't know what that means. I thought I slowed down. Go back to the top. I'm at the top.
I'm talking about a little bit down, further down.
Oh, okay. So tell me when.
That what's Kyle was working on, Autumn.
Oh, okay. So I think this is where Autumn started off at, right here. Okay. So we're about to almost do share outs. So we can see who can leave a little bit early.
Yeah, I can get both, Mr. Teller.
Okay, well we got first. So all right, I'm ready to stop sharing. Who's gonna go first? Type me in the chat so we can get some order about this. Type
me.
You won't say me, and even though I said type me, y'all trip. All right, so who's me? Okay, now see, I should let Archie go first because she followed the rule. There's Courtney. Okay, you go right after Archie. Archie, go ahead. After Courtney is Jalen, then Greer. Okay, y'all trying to get out of here. Let's see what y'all got though. But we waiting on who was first in this list? It was Archie, right? So Archie, can you share your screen? You got it? There you go. It takes a little bit. All right, so scroll down a little bit. I'm trying to see what you got. Okay. Where's the rest of? Oh, you had to go up. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks like you got it. I gotta check your notes and make sure they're accurate. You got the second problem? You look like you're working on the second problem. Okay. Okay, so finish it up. Make sure you turn that M as Archie to Edsby.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Okay, I know, but finish it all up. Don't forget about the word of the day and stuff and put that in there. Okay? So
I'll go
y'all
third.
see.
I was doing that right now.
Okay, so who's next? I think it was Courtney. Miss Archie, you're free to go. Just make sure you turn your assignment in by 8 p.m. tonight.
I said I'll go third because I'm finna do the word of the day and the term of the day.
Oh, so you want to go after somebody? Okay, Jalen, you're next, I think. Let's see who gets to lead early next. That's why it helps for just doing the work with me instead of having to sit here all day. Okay, so where's your assignment? You got to name your document, Jalen. You didn't do that. Remember, it's due now and the date. So that helps you find it for tomorrow's quiz. Pretty good. You got everything set up. You still got to put your terms in, your word of the day, your term. And scroll down so I can see the rest of your document when you get done with that. Looks like you got a lot done. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, so don't forget to finish up and do all the steps, like name the order pair and stuff. Man, you're free to go, dude. Turn it in by 8. Make sure you download it as a PDF, then put it in Edsby because you got to browse your computer and do that. But you're free to go. Who's next here? Let me look at the list. We got Stuckey. I think Greer is next, then Valencia. So, Ms. Greer, are you able to share your screen? Oh, she's going to show me her notebook. Okay, so you wrote all that down, Ms.
Put it on paper. I gotta go to my computer.
Okay, so you wrote everything down.
I didn't get the first part.
You didn't get the first part?
No, I didn't get the first part. I got to do that part, but I did the second one.
Okay. Well, if you need help, there's a video that's going to be on this today, and you just give it a try. But I can give you help when you need it tomorrow. But finish what you can and type it up, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later. Make sure you turn in by 8. Get to that computer.
Same thing.
Who's next? Valencia. Greg, was you saying something?
Yeah, we both did the same thing.
Bro. You did the same thing. You wrote it down. You still got to type it up, Greg.
I did both though. I already got it typed up already.
Okay, well, you get ready to turn in. Who's is Mr. Valencia? He's next, I think, and then it's going to be Autumn. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, Mr. Valencia sharing. Let's see what he has. This should be easy for you guys. All I'm having to do is type up the notes and use them. Yeah. Okay. You got to knock out that second part, right? Okay. Now Courtney's presenting. Mr. Valencia, I think you're straight. Make sure you turn at 8. Courtney, you looking pretty good. Go to the. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got the terms and everything, Courtney. Okay. Make sure you turn into a PDF and submit it, sir. By 8 p.m. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see who's next. Autumn, right? Or did Autumn show already? No, I said Autumn Hall. Did she share? There she goes. Scroll down. This looks good. Okay. Yeah, you got it crossed out right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, you did it. I was worried for a second. She did it. Okay. So don't forget to label what your order pairs are, Autumn, like I did in that last step. Okay.
Okay.
One thing. So turn it in. Don't forget to put your word and your word and your classroom term in there, so you get your 25 points too.
Well, what's the word and term of the day, real quick?
Oh, let me put it in the chat one more time for you. Hold on. So before you bounce, you can still get those points. It is this. You should see something in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you need the definitions in both of those. All right. But if there's nothing else, I'll see you later. Let's see who's next in the list. We got Miss Smith left, Aaliyah, Kennard, and Perry. Last few people to share, or we're just gonna have to wait until 3:40 to leave. So if you're not ready, this is kind of the time to get ready and get questions asked, or at least get something started on it. So you gotta share your screen if you have something that you think you did. Okay, Autumn left. She was already supposed to leave. It's just the
What?
four
I
of us
don't.
now. You got something to share, Mims?
No, I need help with first problem. I didn't get that.
Problem?
Was the second problem that Autumn was working on.
All right, so let me share my screen again. And you got to point out which part you're talking about so I can get it over to you. Okay. My screen should be there now. And what do you think you need help at? Like where?
At the top.
Up here?
First problem, yeah.
All right. So the very first problem, you need these notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me put this over here in the chat for you because that's how you start that first problem off. And I'll put that there. So that's the first part. Don't forget to cross out the right things in your notes. Let me know when you're ready for the second part of it. I think it's 3 parts to this.
Okay, I'm ready for the second part.
Okay, so coming back, you now have this part where you're substituting the equation in, and it's in the chat now, I think.
And they was equation 1, right?
This is, yeah, so we started with equation 1, dear. Let me go up. We started with equation 1, and we reduced both of these, right? So these are the reduced forms. We started with this first equation, solved it out for x, and now we're substituting what we found in x into equation 2 in its reduced form. Okay?
Okay.
So there's more to it. So let me know when you're ready for the next couple of parts, because like maybe a part and a half left.
You can post it in the chat for me.
Okay, so continuing on, you're gonna get everything once you sub it into y down to just y itself. So there's the rest. Again, make sure you cross out the right things. Okay. So you got one little bit left, and then that's the end of the problem. So waiting on you.
Oh wait, post it in the chat.
You said don't post it, huh? Okay.
You can.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, and here you are. All right. So that's the entire problem. And there's also a video.
The first part of the asynchronous.
So the asynchronous.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about the first part here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is asynchronous. This is the part
Put your code in.
where you take at least all this. Just in the chat for you. This is the asynchronous part, part 2A. Okay, so there you go. All right, so you need the other part or no? Because we're almost out of time.
I got that part already.
Oh, okay. All right, so look, everybody tried their best, I think. It's time to go. You need to turn this in at 8, everybody, and make sure you know where you have it set on your Google Drive, because you're going to have a quiz, and these notes will help you, okay? So I'll see you guys later. I guess you're free to go.
Bye.
Mr. Tyler.
Yes, ma'am.
I did my stuff on my phone.
Okay. You able to send it over to Esby?
Probably because I don't know how to work this computer. I don't know how to copy and paste on this computer.
Okay. So you just try to like send it to Esby. Like, do you know how?
No, but I try. I can see.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, just reach out to me if you need help, but give it a try.
Okay.
All right.